So I want to start doing like reviews, like on certain shows, movies, especially things that just came out, whatever the case may be, yada yada yada. I want to start doing that, and I'm gonna start writing down my notes and shit before I do this. But right now, this is a test run, so I'm gonna do it on top of the dome because I've been thinking about both of these two recent projects. Number one, I want to talk about Sextuplets with Marlon Wayans. How I feel, my unpopular opinion on how I feel about how that movie went about, and then I want to talk about 13 Reasons Why season 2, giving my unpopular opinion to tell y'all how I feel about that as well. And then on the comments, it's for you guys to give me your feedback, and we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a family conversation. So I want to call this let's get to it, because I'm not gonna get to titles and shit what I want to call this, and then like a bitch won't be consistent with this. Y'all know how I give it up. Okay, I'm gonna be consistent, I promise. Alright, so I want to call this Mo Talks. Wasn't I supposed to do this last time? Alright, so let's get a review of Sextuplets. Now I'm gonna tell y'all my honest opinion. I believe, so one thing about me is that when I watch certain things, I like to study certain things. I don't like to be biased about certain things, like how the crowd would react to it, because I ain't gonna hold you. Some people said this shit was funny and dope, and some people said this shit was whack. I'm in between. I understand both sides of the story, both parties. I believe that the only reason why people feel like Sextuplets was a little whack, because it could have been better. Like, he had, in my opinion, he had good, funny characters that he was playing as the siblings. They all could have really contributed to that movie 10 times more, except for the fat nigga that he was with in the beginning, the fat brother, the way beginning. He was with that nigga for a little too long, bro. Like, in a way, like, I feel like, so somebody compared him to Eddie Murphy at a point. Somebody was like, oh, Eddie Murphy is the master of that shit. He trying to be like Eddie and all, like that nigga whack. Now, I don't like doing that. Don't do that, y'all. Y'all so mean. No. Don't do that. Marlon, first of all, shout out to the whole Wayans. I love that fucking family. That fucking family deserve a lot. They gonna get tough. I love them. They made history on a lot. But listen, Marlon Wayans is his own person. Marlon Wayans is like another Jim Carrey. He's physical comedy. Like, he's really extra. You feel me? But I don't know about y'all. The black community don't really laugh at Marlon Wayans' fucking extraness like that, because he's mad extra. But Marlon Wayans is a funny person, especially when he articulate and talk. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, bitch, I thought it was a roach again. Did my titty show? I hope my titty ain't show, because I'm not going back. When I did this, I said like this. Okay. I hope it didn't show. So, Marlon Wayans is, he's really good at saying jokes and talking and shit like that. You feel me? Like, he should do more stand-up comedy. But other than that, I get his material. I respect it, whatever. But that being said, all the siblings could have contributed to the movie a little bit more. Let's talk about, like, so we're going to do the comparisons. I didn't want to do this, but we could compare it to Eddie. Because I like, Eddie did his thing with this shit. Because, yeah. So, like, Nutty Professor. Eddie played a few characters, right? And that being said, he had a great storyline. And the characters that he was playing was involved a lot more, like a lot more here and there. You feel me? And it's hard to play different characters as the same person you are. That being said, but I feel like Marlon was missing a storyline, and he should have had his siblings played more. Like, and like all the characters that he created, we didn't get that much out of them, but that fat nigga. Like, the pimp to me could have, I know for a fact the pimp would have been so funny in that movie. Just like Baby Pete. All we know is Baby Pete was fucking losing a kidney, whatever, yada yada, snatch Marlon kidney, and then after that, he's on a trip. And then that's it. Like, you feel me? Like, and then we just saw them reunited at the end. That shit pissed me off, because it wasn't no storyline. The shit was getting whack. And then it was like, like, you feel me? Like, everything was trash. But, did I say everything was trash? It was. It was. And I understand why people think it was trash, but then again, I understand why people think it was good, because it was certain moments that I was like, you know, it was alright. But it wasn't the way how it could have been better. Like, it could have been better. That's all jokes aside. It really could have been better. So the shit was like a little trash. Because I'm not gonna, let's talk facts. I say things is trash when I know I'm not gonna say, put that Sextuplets shit again. Put it on again. I'm not gonna say that shit to myself or to anybody. I know that's one time deal. Like, I'm good after that. There's nothing else to watch on that shit. You feel me? So, he could have gave more, but I love you, Marlon. I definitely do. Respect you and the fam and all that. Now, let's talk about 13 Reasons Why Season 2. Wow, it's a lot to say about that, too. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna hold y'all. No, season 3. I'm bugging. Season 3. I'm so sorry, because in the beginning of the whole video, I was saying season 2 too. So 13 Reasons Why season 3. You know what though? I understand why they went the route that they went with Bryson. Because that's all facts. Like, I've been into like criminal justice and like literally I was interested in being a criminal profiler. Like, real shit. I went to school for it and all that, but then I realized that's not my future. I'm just interested. But that being said, I always wanted to psychologically like get into a criminal mind to see why they do the things they do. And that being said, I'm not saying like that's literally like what's going on with Bryson, but that literally was going on with the perpetrator that actually was doing that actually did certain crimes like rape, drugs, whatever the case may be, to the people that, you know, that we loved and that fucking Clyde and them loved and Clay and them loved, and he violated. Like, you feel me? Like, he's a fucking monster, like, which he is. And to see the background of his story, to see like how he was raised in a way, how his father treated him, how his mother was, you know, like his mother is like entirely woke because she just been through hell in life. You could just tell. Like, her fucking father was a woman beater, the grandfather was a woman beater, now she fucking had a man that was a fucking insane, and then at the end her son is insane and shit like that. So yeah, like, you feel me? So she been around that all her fucking life. That being said, like, I literally appreciated the deepest, darkest of his sins, of where it came from, how he was molded and groomed as a child to getting older. And you could just tell, like, he suffered from loneliness, he suffered from isolation, he suffered from neglection, like, he suffered from a lot. And that don't make it right to do the shit that he done. And I think a lot of people who didn't like season 3 just didn't give a fuck about Bryson. Nobody cared about how the way he was raised, what happened to his life, what made him mold into the monster that he is, because wrong is wrong. Like, that's how people was looking at it, and I get it. I'm just the type of person that love a descriptive background on anyone and anybody, especially if you did something that I can't fully understand. You feel me? So I respected that material of how the way they went down that route. That being said, him dying, right? That ending of him dying, not the ending of him, the ending of when we found out who was the killer. This is about to be a spoiler alert. Alex? Like, and then everybody else had something to do with it to clear Alex's name so it won't get to the point where, like, but everybody else had a reason of why he died in their own way. Just like how the way they did with Hannah. Like, nobody physically killed Hannah, but, you feel me? But somebody physically killed Bryson, but they still, some people who was involved still had reasons to that led to his death in their own way, like I said, but Alex was the one that actually killed him. I saw certain comments where people was like, oh, they not better than Bryson. Like, they all was committed in a murder. They all try to save each other, yada, yada, yada. Now, let me tell you something. I'm so big on loyalty, it's not even funny. And I'm an artist myself. I understood where the writers was kind of going with all of that. Like, how the way the gang is when it comes to one another. Because they literally really are loyal to each other. To death do them part. Retweet at death. Like, these niggas is committing crimes and saving each other. Like, I don't got the balls to kill nobody. But push come down to shove, I got a best friend that I'll literally kill for. I ain't gonna hold you. And I got family that I'll kill for. But I ain't trying to get down niggas. I don't want to kill. Because there's a place called jail. But loyalty is everything. And the way how they give it up, I just respect their bonds and how close that they got. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Due to the Hannah Baker season 1 and season 2, like, once she died, her tapes was to wake the motherfuckers up about, this is what y'all, like, this is how y'all are in general, this is how y'all are to each other, this is how the environment is, and this is how y'all treated me, and look where I'm at. She literally wanted them all to open their eyes to show their shitty laundry of a person. Like, this is who y'all are, fix it. And they literally all fixed it and got together as gang, except for Bryson. Like, all 13 tapes was full Bryson. Even the 13th one. Like, wasn't the 13th tape was about Bryson? Oh, the 12th. Either or. But, like, he was the main perpetrator of it all. But at the end of the day, she got the people that actually influenced her death but didn't really actually cause her death at all to get together now. And now they all together and they serving a purpose to be each other friends. So that's my logic with it. You feel me? I respect season 3. I respect season 3. If they do make a season 4, I want to be nosy to see where, because I ain't gonna hold you, after season 3, I don't know where this can head now. Like, I don't know where 13 Reasons Why can head to. They gotta really have a master plan to have us be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Because, yeah, I always said to myself, I feel like 13 Reasons Why should have been a movie instead, or just kept it as a book. But we're gonna see. Since it's a series, we're gonna see. You feel me? Because, bitch, I get bored quick. So, yeah, guys, give me your feedback. Yeah, tell me your thoughts, how y'all feel about everything. And, like, yeah, because it's my feedback. And, like, let's have a conversation. So, thanks.